Hello, we have the pleasure of having here with us today to Eduardo Zamacola. He's the CEO of Neck and Neck, this nice store that we are in, and also the president of a trade association called Acotex. Could you tell us what is Acotex and your role in Acotex?
Well, Acotex is the Spanish retail trade association, the most important one. I can say that right now we are representing 800 companies, more than 9,000 stores all over Spain, and over 80,000 employees. And right now, I think it's the most representative association in Spain, and we got the honor to represent them into all the institutions.
What do you think are the main developments in retail at this moment?
Well, I think right now we have to follow what the big ones are doing. I think it's our goal is for the smallest ones is to follow the best practices that everybody has, all these big companies has, and try to develop them into our small companies and try to follow what they're doing and do it the best we can so we can follow as close as possible.
What type of companies are successful today? I mean, what type of characteristics do they have?
Well, I think the most important thing is, as I said, is to follow the best practices. But I would say that, first of all, you have to know very well who is your client, how's your behavior of your client, and how can you adapt and how can you get in touch with him and how you communicate with him. Second thing I think is very important is the digitalization of the companies. Right now, nowadays, we have to be very present in the social networks. Our small shops have to have all these online stores, the applications for mobiles. So we have to be very in touch with our client. And the third goal and the third thing that I would say is very important is that we have to start thinking about fast fashion. Okay, small companies, we are not able to produce the garments in the way the big ones do. We only have every 6 months a big production and we put it into the stores, and the client when he comes to the store, you know, once he comes, you see the whole collection. I think we have to try to move the merchandise. We have to move the garments much quicker. Every week, every 2 weeks, have new garments coming into the shop, so the client would know, well, there's something happening here, and let's see what's new on the store.
And the consumer that is evolving so much and is asking so much, not all the retailers. Do you think, do we really know the consumer?
Well, I would say I would say the very next future, because nobody thought 10 years ago that we would be talking about all this.
Yeah.
But right now, I think that every company has to have has to be very compromised with the client, has to be very compromised with communication with the client, and to know as much as possible as the behavior of the client. I would say that digitalization, as I said, of the companies are very important. A company that doesn't have nowadays an online store, an application, or it's not present in the social networks, and we have to be careful about being present in the social network, because yeah, we have you can make big mistakes that could be a huge problem for the company. Exactly. So you have to be careful. You have to, I would say, be in contact with experts who can help you to develop all this communication, and those are the most important figures, I would say.
And just to finalize, when we talk about retail, there is always passion. And why do you think it's so when it's a sector that is full of ups and downs?
Well, those up and downs, I think that's what it really itches us. That's what makes us be so passionate about this fashion business. You cannot forget that Spain has been a very important country for fashion for decades. You know, we have always been we follow every year. We follow very closely the trends. We follow in our houses. Our mothers, they used to, you know, make clothes for the babies and all that. So that's something that is very into the DNA of every Spanish people. So I think those mixture of you know, these ups and downs and the DNA that we have is what makes us so passionate about this business.
Nice challenge.
Exactly.
No? Okay, I want to thank you, Eduardo. It's been a pleasure. We have learned a lot how important it is to adapt to this evolving world, that we need to really know the consumer, and that we are in the digitalization era. So we need to be into technology. I hope to see you soon.
Thank you very much.
Eduardo.
Thank you.